Hi Countryside, it's Mike and Joe, and we're back with another project update. Happy Friday, Mike.
Thank you, Joe.
Good to see you as always.
Yes.
So we're standing out in front of the club. It looks like this surface is about ready for asphalt. And we can see the gradual incline here.
Yes. Yep.
With the front entrance behind us. What a difference.
Perfect.
It is absolutely perfect.
Yep.
Like it should have always been done this way.
Correct. I don't know why they didn't do it the first time, but
well,
we've corrected a 40-year-old mistake.
I can think of 270,000 reasons probably.
Yes, indeed.
So tell me about what's going on. A lot of activity on the project as usual.
Yep.
So.
They're prepping for asphalt, I think maybe Friday, Monday, later today or Monday.
Yeah.
So they're ready here. They're ready in all the additional parking areas. Yep. And the new parking lot, I think they're ready. So they just got to schedule that one day for the first coat.
Yeah.
And they may run on that for a bit and then top coat it when we're ready for striping.
Right.
All the curbing is done here in the circle.
Yeah.
And you can really get a sense of it where they're ready to pour the slab for the tile at the entrance, but we're standing just about a foot or so lower than the front doors, a nice gradual walk.
Yeah,
it's really nice.
It really is. I mean, you're not going to get the full effect on camera, but
right.
If you've been to the club in the last week or so here, you can see beyond the fence that it's just a real gradual incline. I mean,
yep.
It just, I don't know, it looks awesome.
Right.
It really does.
So there's a lot of paver blending work to be done. We've had the civil engineer out to just take a look at things. So they're squaring off the planting bed that was always there but has to be restored, and then set the edge for the pavers.
Yep.
And they'll patch in pavers back towards the cart barn.
Yeah.
So looking good there. On the other side, we have the pool work going. They formed up the coping, and they're going to set the coping stones and the tile. If not today, then Monday. So the pool's moving along. Once they have the edge coping stones set, they can grade out and finish the rest of the terrace.
Yeah.
And they can pave out the patio area over there. And of course, before that, they brought in the monster palm trees.
Yeah.
So we have 3 on the side and 3 in the back of the big royal palms.
Royal palms, yeah.
And they're maybe 40 feet tall. And
it was kind of neat to see a little bit of landscape go in the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
right. But we have to get those big ones in because that's the last chance for heavy equipment.
Yeah.
Because as they back out for the pavers now, it's handwork.
Right.
And so good to see those in place. I think that's it for site. They still have some cleanup to do here.
They are doing some grading around the back. They've got that retention wall to build. I think that's going to start sometime next week.
Yeah, they have to pour 2 sets of stairs too. The upper-lower transition of the pool cafe, where we're up at the club level, right around the roof area, and then it steps down to the pool. And then there's a small set of stairs that runs out to the cart path, right in front of the driving range. And that's where you'll park your cart if you're going to shoot in for a sandwich or a drink at the turn. So the fence line will come through there, and there'll be a gate, and there's a little bit of steps there because you actually step up from the cart path to the pool patio. So looking good there. Across the street, the dumpster pad work continues. They're going to be stucco in that today or next week. They're stuccoing in back. The ceiling of the pool cafe, which is grueling work, overhead stucco, full set of scaffolding. So their scratch coat is in. They'll have one more coat there. And then they'll move around to the back of the Lakeview Lounge, the porch. So nice to see the final stucco. We haven't seen the guys on stucco for quite a while. It's nice to see them finish because we're waiting on the last coat of paint because we've only got 1 coat on the building.
And I think we have a little bit of stucco in the loading dock to finish up back to the building here.
Some small patches.
Small stuff. So
looking good there. I think that's the shell work, right?
Yeah, for the most part. Lot of other activity inside.
So drywall's pretty much done except some ceiling work. And they've actually painted a lot of areas. The office suite's all painted out. We're clear on sprinklers. We're installed, tested, and approved permit for inspections in most of the areas.
Just the kitchen is all we're waiting on.
Right. Any area with a lay-in ceiling was the last, as we discussed. So all the hard sheetrock ceiling areas have been cleared to go. So those drywallers will be back to finish off ceilings. In the kitchen, the FRP, which is a fiber reinforced resin product. FRP. I don't know. I guess it stands for fiber resin panels. is it's that white plastic sheet goods that goes on the walls.
Got a little texture to it, so we can, you know, wipe it down and keep everything sanitized.
Yeah, in the day you might have done tile, but it's much cheaper to put in these large sheets. They're 10 feet tall and 4 feet wide.
It looks better too. It really gives the kitchen a bright.
Well, you get reflectance off the material. So that's inside the walk-in coolers, and it's inside all the walls of the kitchen areas, the servery, everything, everywhere we need to meet sanitary codes for a washable surface. Of course, the floors will be the epoxy resin floor, and the ceilings will be a washable lay-in tile. So everything in any food areas has to be fully washable and resist the growth of bacteria, mold, etc. So looking good there. Electricians are poking away. They're working in the main lobby now. We've patched the wood ceiling where it was missing or damaged. They're forming up the false beam work in there. It's framed. Locating the new lighting, which we took out the old chandeliers, which were not in a very well spaced layout, so we're coming in with the new chandelier wiring. So that's looking good. In the bar, the main Lakeview Lounge bar, the trim guys are working on ceilings. Very excited to see some finished wood going in. So all the false beams are getting wrapped in primed wood. And there might be crown molding, but there's some flat stock going in that looks nice too. So
well, even that just makes a big difference.
Right. So finished carpentry that's a milestone to be there.
For sure.
We got a little scramble this week with the finishes. One of the tiles that Lisa Briggs had picked was discontinued. So she picked an alternate yesterday. That's our main luxury vinyl tile that has that washed out wood look. Sort of barn wood.
And the replacement is nearly identical. So the grain's a little different, but nothing that we'll be able to distinguish. So
we've confirmed all our finished materials, all our tiles and vinyl products are in stock in the warehouse. So when you're starting to talk about finishes, that's a good sign. We still have a push to get to the end of May date. So there's still some scramble going on, and but it looks like all the major hurdles are behind us. It's just getting the work done. So that's about what I can think of, Joe.
I think you covered it. It's as you said, it's really starting to come together. You know, some of our furniture is in the warehouse. So Lisa and her team are ready to deliver on June 3rd. I know a lot of our kitchen equipment's in the warehouse as well, so those guys are teed up and ready to get that in when after the floors are done, and we're ready to receive that stuff. So
I think we were talking first week of April.
April 4th, or second week of April.
For bringing in the kitchen equipment.
So great. Things are really starting to come together. I'm
waiting on a date for HVAC startup. I think they're ready. Everything's wired, I believe. So. Right now the weather's perfect, so we really don't have to worry. It's cool weather, dry, so no concerns. But if the wind shifts from the south, we could get humid weather. So
I think most of the drywall work, the sanding and finishing is pretty much complete. I know they were concerned about you know, firing up those air conditioning units with all the dust in the air still. So
correct. So good.
Does that cover it?
I think so.
All right, beautiful. Well, we'll drop some in. We'll drop some aerials in at the end as well, so you can see the overall site. But it's exciting as usual. All these videos are exciting.
You bet.
Mike, as always, appreciate the time. Appreciate the committee. Countryside questions, comments, send them our way, and we'll see you around the club real soon. Thank you.
Time believing that I'm flying like a cannonball. What if I'm just concealing that I'm waiting for a star to fall? Won't you do me a favor? Won't you hit me up, baby? All this time I'm looking at my telephone, 'cause I'm thinking of your hands and the way you made them dance on me, on me. Make a wish, take your pick. Let me out before I sleep. Take your pick, take your pick. Hey. Dynamite, you just blew my mind right now, right now, right now. One more night, baby, come and show me how, show me